Hey guys, Andy here with normally wealthyfantasyfootball.com. We'll call this the YouTube Wealthy NHL version.com. I'm going to give you a real quick lineup, perfect lineup if you want to say. We're going to go ahead and look at some. I've already set a lot of players to watch, and all we got to do is go to perfect lineups here, click on that, and see what we come up with. As far as we'll just pick one and go with one. Try to keep it simple here. So these are different lineups that we've generated here based off the draft dashboard. I'll tell you a little bit more about that in just a moment. This is not going to be long at all, but we have some players that we've watched basically over to the right-hand side of this spreadsheet in red. If we have not watched them, they're not in red. So we're just looking at one of these perfect lineups to optimize that has the most amount of players in red. So looking through these, there's another one here. As you can see, some of the players that I've watched. It looks like one of these two out of the five, I believe it was. This has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players. And this has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players as well that I intended to watch. Most importantly, let's look out for the goalie, especially in a cash game. Luongo, he's the starting guy, so we'll just go with this because of that. So we're going to optimize this particular lineup. Okay, there are many videos and tools and how to use this tool effectively on my YouTube channel. So check out more. Maybe going back even a month or so ago as far as how to use different features of this. But here we have for the day lineup that we want to best look at. Definitely want to play Luongo, the 38-year-old goalie for Florida, along with Ekblad. But I'm going to recommend dropping this guy because he's a little bit too much for what he is. Calgary playing on a tired team he just played last night, and replace him with Matheson for Florida. I'm also going to look to upgrade since we did get rid of a salary there. I'm going to actually downgrade him a bit instead of spending $5,800 on a guy that's not so consistent that I don't want to play. Then rather let's take a shot on somebody else that's more affordable so we can get a more expensive center, if that makes sense, because centers are more rare to get a good guy. Okay, stepping for Arizona. Maybe we'll team him together with the other Arizona guy, Keller, and as well as, so we're looking for like kind of a sneaky, almost sort of an Arizona stack here, as we are trying or intending to do. And now we can get rid of this guy and get somebody better in there. So we're just arranging, trying to get balance to our lineups, as we got some options here for Columbus, Foligno, Furlan for Calgary. Although he does have a good dash rank, we could play him if we like, because he's an upgrade for that reason over the guys that we intended to probably get. However, no one else looking like a cheaper play, of course. So we're going to go ahead with one of these guys, which will actually be Furlan. So we will go with a Calgary guy just because he's the best value as we try to optimize this. Also, I noticed here I didn't watch this winger from Montreal. They're playing Florida, and I don't like that because I'm playing Florida's goalie. So let's see who else we can find here at the winger spot. And I'm hoping we get a cheap option here. No. So we'll have to pick somebody. Unfortunately, it's not going to be a guy that we really wanted. So we could just stay with a guy who does have a great dash rank, who does happen to play for Montreal. Maybe he'll get some defensive plays and won't hurt our goalie too much. As well as we have Keller here, and just do an overall look at our lineup. Maybe, there's a possibility we could downgrade, find somebody cheaper at one of these defense positions, just to check that out, be a bit thorough about it. And I'm not seeing anybody else. Ryan Ellis, $5,700. No, he's more expensive. So we're not going to do that. So taking a look at it here, we have Keller and Stefan from Arizona from the same team. As mentioned, sort of a stack. We got Dadonov, he's great at winger. Furlan, he's okay for Calgary. Arvidsson, he's great for Nashville. This guy here, like I said, I'm not sure about. However, he should have a decent day, even though he's going against my goalie. That's kind of what we'll have to use to play around with here. And these are two solid defensemen for Florida. So that will work because we do have sort of a Florida stack as the best lineup for today. So to see how I picked out these guys and using the tool, you can opt into the report a free report just by clicking on the link in the description part of this video, and you can be able to get a lot more information that way as well. Come back, of course, to my site and videos. You have a great day.